every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of My Football Manager 2020 Game Save with Blackburn Rovers. That's right, we're here for one game, and it is the last game of the season, boys and girls. Yes, of course, we sealed promotion not too long ago. I was hoping to come back for 2 games, but I didn't press record, so you missed it. So anyway, we're going to end the season against Portsmouth. Mathematically, still possible. Unless there's it's still mathematically possible to become champions of the championship, but realistically, I think the runners-up is what's going to happen. We cannot catch Wolves really; they're 3 points clear. Got a plus 20 goal difference, so basically they need to lose 10-0. We need to we need to win 10-0 as well to seal the deal. Ain't gonna happen. But let's bring you up to date with what you missed. So following that shock defeat to MK Dons, we took on Derby at Ewood Park. 3-1 winners. Oh yeah. Ashley Jones on the score sheet, 39 minutes. Owusu with the layoff here. Jones heads that baby home. Yes. Second goal of the day. Skoda spreads it to the right hand side. Cassius keeps it alive to Jones again. This time he makes the assist. Lindsay heads that bad boy home. For I don't know what goal he's got there. Richie Hostler, of course, returned to Ewood Park this time as a provider for Meechin to make it a little bit interesting on the 68th minute mark. But it was Owusu, I think. Was it Owusu? No, it wasn't Owusu. It was Textera who had the final go here. Lindsay to Textera, 1-2, bish bash bosh. 3-0 or 3-1, 3 points. Love it. We did take on Millwall down at the Den at away days. 2-0 winners. Textera opened up the scoring on the 27th minute. Owusu laid off to Marathi, who got the assist. Textera headed that bad boy home. And then it was Owusu this time around with a Bobby Dazzler. Schlickling pulling the trigger for Owusu. Top bins. Get in there. The game I was going to show you, it wasn't that entertaining. It was a 1-0 win for Rovers. Schlickling with his first ever goal ever, I think. It was a nice looking goal as well. Look at Russell Crowe. Sets up Schlickling, who just kept on going. Pulled the trigger. Tight angle. Look at that. Look at it. 1-0 win. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to upset the apple cart. That's what it looks like. As for Player of the Year, Owusu needs a Bobby Dazzler, I think, if he's going to oust Broughton, who's just pipped ahead of him. Of course, so they need a shit game. We need a top game. And hopefully Owusu, I'm going to just put everything on him. Penalties, corners, whatever. Make him the man of the moment. We're going to wrap up the season, of course. Wrap up our championship campaign. One and done. We were one and done in League One. One and done here in the championship. Next season, it is the Premier League. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Owusu, you're in. You're in like Flint. Where else? I'm actually going to bring in Hall because I think he could end the season brightly. Kukaku, how are you, Kukaku? Anyone else? Anybody else want in on this? Not much really riding on this one, to be honest with you, but I want to win it. I want to win it for the boys. Let's do it. Okay, taking on Pompey. They've got Yearwood, whoever he is, in the middle of the park there. Boone at the back there. Swanson as well. They look like real players. Besides that, Regen City. Focus. All must go through Owusu. And Broughton must have a shitter. He has to have a blank. Hopefully, that would have been good if he got sent off. That would have. But Wolves are down. They need to get spanked. But we are getting spanked already. Schlickling clears his lines. Textera picks it up. Hall tries to keep it alive, but no. Richie Hostler on the score sheet for Derby. Happy days. So Wolves under a bit of pressure here with 10 men for the majority of that game. I doubt they'll lose though. 10-0. But we could end up level on points with them, and you never know. They might give it to us. But right now we're not doing absolutely anything. They are losing. We are not winning. We're gonna go attacking because it's been drab. It's been an absolute Danny Dyer fest. Look at that, 0-0. We are bossing them, but and they missed the penalty. It's all gone wrong for Wolves. It may be all gone wrong for Wolves, but it's not going at all our direction as well. Owusu needs to step it up. 2-0 for Brentford. You just need another 18 more. Here comes Pompey. Garbett to Badshite. If that's his name, I don't know. Lumped forward Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd. Imagine bringing a Lloyd. Imagine bringing a Lloyd to Ewood Park. Goodness me, that would be great if we could find the money. We have 40 million in the bank. Owusu, Bonsu to Hall. Hall keeps it alive. Thinks across. Oh, stalls. It's cleared to Crow. He's not going to get Player of the Year if we can't step it up. Can't step it up, boys. Come on. We are going to be in the promised land where everything tastes like milk and honey. That's the Premier League, boys. But right now, we're ending the season on a bit of a flat note here, where Owusu needs to step it up. He's not going to get a flipping man of the match performance or anything. Oh, 7.2. He's creeping up there. It's just not going to work out, though, I don't think. Unless Matey Boys had an absolute stinker. Broughton, Owusu to Bonsu to Hall. Hall. Spreads this play to Lindsay on the left-hand side. Penalty. We want penalty. Schlickling. Lindsay. Tackle him. Break his legs or something. Just give us... Oh, no. Cooper. Partially dealt with. Still Cooper. Ah, they're going to win it. Oh, great save. Gracias. Cassius keeps it alive. Stretched on the right-hand side to Hall. Oh, he's thumped it down the line. Crow picks it up. Great control. Marathi. Owusu. Go on then. Do something magic, Owusu. Something magic. That's the assist. Do you get much for the assist? Because Ricardo Texeira gets the 23rd of the season to give us the 3 points. Does that give you a bumper like an 8? 8.4. It could be on for the top man of the division, Owusu, with that assist. Man of the match display. That's part 1. Let's see how Broughton got on over at Wolves. Alrighty, let's take a look at the Wolves' performance now. I'm going straight into it. Broughton, he got a 6.7. It's not terrible. If he had a 5.9, that would have been great. So what has that done to the old stats? Oh, he's nicked it. He's just about nicked it. Top division, top player. Owusu with his midfield dynamo performance. 28 years of age. I'm already thinking about players that I want to bring in, and this is one of them right here. Sonny Lowe, Everton. He's had a really good season. I want to see how much they're talking. How much you're talking? 10.5. I'll give you 10. Give you 10. You chew on that for a few days, eh? You chew on that. Promoted, we miss out on the title. Brentford will duke it out in the playoffs. Who's joining them? Stoke, Bristol and Huddersfield. Yeah, I'm not too sure who I'd want to see up there. Mitchell, Owusu shines. And he's keeping an eye on Schlickling. Schlickling has done bits now. £3.3 million rated. He could be worth at least 6 on today's market. Let's check in on Thomas. 52 million. That's a lot of money. He's got 4 caps to his name, though. He is... How did they do? How did my team do? 3rd. Look at that. That's Hertha Berlin breaking up the dominance last season. Finishing 2nd this time around. Grigorov still ripping it up. Tom Lloyd, there he is, 14 goals. Let's have a look at the boys then, shall we? See what they look like. Not bitter at all. Baby Driver still pulling the strings. Imagine that though. Imagine if we could squeeze some more money out of them. You know, 70 million. That's probably going to cost 70 million. He's on 23 grand. It would be so amazing. Linking up with the old boys again. Some of these boys anyway. Juventus. Anyway, who would join me out of this lot? A lot of them don't look like my team anymore. Flavio. He's got a couple of Brazilian caps. Thank you very much. The Flavmeister General. Michel Simon. Rob. Forgot about him. Got to get him back in the old Brazilian. 230k a week. Okay, folks, here we go with the end of season awards. Look at that. So, fans, player of the season, Owusu, he gets the gong. 56% of the vote. Texeira gets 18%. Malik gets 15%. So fair play to those three. Alfredo Escoda gets the goal of the season. We'll take a look at that in a minute. That was way back on the 30th of September. We'll see the signing of the season and the young player of the season as well. He's just a clean sweep. A clean sweep for the dream man himself, Abu Owusu. Let's take a closer look at him then, shall we? We picked him up from, what was it? Odense out in Denmark. Bit of a punt, 800,000. People scoffed at it. The board did anyway. They were like, what are you doing? What are you spending that kind of money on it? But he basically took what he was doing out in the Nordbeck Liga out in Denmark and doubled it. He doubled it. Look at it. Doubled his man of the matches. Pretty much doubled his assists. He didn't get as many goals, but what a key player he's going to be next season. Valued at £10.25 million, listed as the star man, but that wages should go shooting through the roof. And his stats are pretty crazy, and they're just getting better and better. So Abdul Owusu, he is the key man, I think, for Rovers moving into next year. He's already a Ghanaian international, but he's also got a Danish passport, which is a bit savvy. Oh, let's look at that goal. Let's look at that Oscoda goal. It was against Millwall way back when. Owusu picked up here. Midway through their half, Mill half, lays it off to Skoda, and he rifles. That was a clean, good strike as well. Good long ranger. What else have we got? So the season review, of course, it was Blackburn dreams come true this season. They defied expectations, suggesting they would be relegated certainties as they mounted an almost unbelievable promotion winning campaign. It was almost unbelievable one because I just didn't know. I didn't think it would last. You know, we just kept on grinding out, and look at the attendance. There's 23,381. You don't see that in the real world at Rovers, so credit to those. We did use a lot of players, 32 of them. Moments to forget was the 4-0 battering by Wolves early doors as well. The match of the season was a 3-1 win over Cardiff, and was that day one? It was day one over in Wales. We didn't do very well in the EFL Cup. We didn't do very well in the FA Cup as well either. But we did finish runners-up, so that's not too shabby. Where are they now? So is Travis up for grabs now? Is he? I was going to look at him last season. He's 34 now. Could he do a job with us? I don't know if he can. Will Ferris, James Chester. James Chester's a coach. Nyambi, he's still playing. And his contract is up as well, so we could. That's two ex-Rovers we could bring back. Jack Vale turns out for Cambridge. He's pretty shit. He's not too bad considering. Who else do we have? John Buckley is at Al Hadid over in the Middle East, making bank. Not really making much bank, but he's still an okay little player. John Buckley. Derek Williams, assistant manager. Sam Gallagher, assistant manager. Others, Hanley. Yeah, okay. Club Vision next season. Sure, whatever. Battle bravely against relegation. That's what we're going to do. And next season, whatever. Screw you lot. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. We're going to do this. This is me. It's not some other loser coming here. Yeah, we're going to go Andalusia to Spain for our little training camp. Cortez, yep, tax bill, whatever. Commercial summary. Owusu, top shirts. Textera, not too good. Gross was third. Lindsay third. And Jones was fourth. Some sponsorship monies and all that kind of jazz. Our facilities were downgraded. That's a shambles. We're a Premier League club, boys. I'm going to say, improve. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's take a look at the squad here. There's going to be a bit of a college going to go on happening here over the next couple of months. We're going to lose Raya through no attempt really. I was trying to get rid of him myself, but he's going to go retiring. Gracia should become a permanent deal in the club. Botson, 22 years of age, still got time for him. Murati came in and did very, very well for himself as well, not too shabby. Lund, youngster, probably going to get pushed into the reserves. Cassius did very, very well, and I thought he really stepped up to the plate. £5 million rated right back, and he'll be there next season. Sten Skarzen, he is the experienced man. He's going to go just a couple of games for him. Kukuku didn't really break into the side just yet, but still much to him. Grandulus, again, he probably phase him out, but he did a couple of good cameos as well. Sean Collins did stand in as well, so we'll see what those two have got in the locker. Billy Crow did very, very well for himself, considering I wasn't impressed with him at first. £7.25 million rated, so he's a pretty savvy little player. Just offered Schlickling a new deal, despite interest from these boys over in the Bundesliga, I suspect. Chris Johnson also did a couple of games as well, and he's not too shabby. He's loan listed, and we'll see how that pans out. Alan Hull, Olin Hall, whatever. He came in and he looks like a nice little player at 19 as well. We'll see how that pans out. Bonsu, he did very well as well. Again, rusty start in League One, but he came in here and he was a great deputy to Alfredo Escoda. Now, Escoda is a different beast. He is valued at £5.5 million and he was pretty savvy when called upon. Him, of course, Gross and Owusu were the three pegs in the middle of the field there, pulling on the strings. So, of course, we're going to lose Gross. Will Escoda be the same sort of beast there? I just don't know. Ruben Martinez yet to really step up the plate yet. We'll probably have to flog him off. Matthew Roberts got double digits, 19 years old. I can't complain with that performance. I'm quite surprised that his value's not shoot up there. Owusu, of course, tremendous performance for him. 17 assists for him. Absolutely balmy. Max Whitehead, I'll try and get rid of this guy because he's absolutely no use to us whatsoever. Steve Lindsay was absolutely phenomenal. I did not expect to get that from him. Of course, former Nobber, wasn't he? Yeah, he did okay for them, but not as good as he's done for us. Goodness gracious me. He scored more goals this season than he did for the past 4 for them Nobbers. So, yeah, credit to Steve Lindsay. Really proved me wrong. Sam Roach didn't really get much game time considering Steve Lindsay's form. Gross was of course very, very good. Shin Tae-young gonna go. The Jokester's gonna go. Textera might be gone. I don't know. We'll see. I think we can do better. I think we can actually do better if we can get some good money. If we can get some good money for Textera and the boys to add to our already nice little kitty, then you know what, we might be able to finish around about mid lower bottom, mid half of the bottom, like 15th. That's what I'm aiming for next season. But I'm going to be exploring the market. Let's take a look at the jobs while we're here. Before we, I did see the Leverkusen job did pop up. Some might already be gone. It looks like it's there. So Betis, yeah, not interested. I'm not interested in any of them really. Cardiff, Shambles, 68 München. They're Super Jays are there, and Leverkusen are there. What about the wobbly situation? Now the thing is, I might actually get fired from Brazil in the next couple of days because we're playing in the Copa America. If I don't do well there, I could get the boot. So the wobbly ones, QPR a little bit wobbly. St. Pauli is in there as well. Bilbao, Cagliari, Rangers. It's a nice place to go get some silverware. Swansea City out in the Championship as well. Atletico Madrid. Now we did turn that down once before. Liverpool as well. Also very, very tempting. Napoli's in the mix. Schalke. All jobs that could come up. I'm not saying I won't go anywhere, but I'm probably not going to go anywhere. We're back to where we want to go, which is the Premier League, boys and girls. So that's it for now. Tomorrow we'll be back probably for some Brazilian action with these games coming up. We'll have a couple of those. I might bring up to date with what's going on transfer-wise. But until then, though, that's it. Until then, happy Premier League Day. That's coming around the corner for Blackburn Rovers. But a couple of days of Brazil action in store on the old Journeyman as we try to not get fired from Brazil, despite us playing really good football. A bit of a howler here in this little tournament, and we could lose our job. And you could catch it live, just like the Leipzig situation. But anyway, that's it. Until then, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. Of course, if you're new, smash the subscribe. New videos every single day on the channel, whether it is FM, predictions, Rovers. We got it all here under one roof. Check out the description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook, and of course Patreon. If you want to support the gang, the channel in another way, that's the way to do it. Patreon.com/Roverseas. Check it out. Till then, out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.